how are you doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. I am doing a lot better. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much to everyone who has reached out to me and asked me about my surgery on Friday. It went really, really well. I ended up not having endometriosis, which is fantastic. That is probably some of the best news that I could have heard. I did have an adhesion that was actually lifting up my colon and making it in a really, really weird position. And so they're pretty sure that that's what caused most of my pain. And so they burned that adhesion away, and now I'm healing. So I'm still in a little bit of pain, but not too bad, not at all. I go back to work today actually. So I am back on the recovery and hopefully everything will be fixed. I have a 2-week appointment with my doctor, and then we're gonna see everything that's going on there. So hopefully I won't be in pain anymore. So today's video is all about the cozy mystery releases for the month of November. Can you guys believe that we are already in the month of November? I mean, we're not like, it's not like right now, but it's so close. That means that 2018 is almost over. I'm so excited. And there are all of the books that are coming out this month of November. I'm super excited about. So without further ado, let's get started. The first book that is coming out on November 3rd is A Cold Brew Killing. It's by Lena Gregory, and it is the third in the all-day breakfast cafe mystery series. You guys know that I fell in love with this series. I started the first one on NetGalley. I got it as an advanced reader copy in ARC, and I have loved both the books that have come out so far, and I had no idea that this book was coming out this month, and I'm happy that it's coming out like next week, or yeah, like next weekend. It's gonna be so much fun. All right, so this is all about Gia Morelli, and she is the owner of the all-day breakfast cafe mystery, or not mystery, but the cafe. So Gia Morelli has started to get really close to Trevor, who owns the ice cream shop right across the way from her. And one morning he is running into her shop in the middle of the breakfast, and it seems like there's something wrong. He's pale, it looks like he's seen a ghost. He's pointing really like sporadically towards his shop and then passes out cold. Of course, Gia, she's from New York, she knows what's up. She goes and she tries to go and check it out, and it seems like there is a stiff in the freezer. And she is trying to figure out who is it. The police seem to think that Trevor is the prime suspect because some shady things come up from his past. And she doesn't want to lose a friend. She just moved down to Florida, and she's trying to figure out who did this to clear Trevor's name before, I love this, before someone else gets put on ice. Puns. The second book that's coming out in November is November 13th, and it is 'Twas the Knife Before Christmas by Jacqueline Frost. I mean, how cool is that last name for a Christmas cozy? Jacqueline Frost, are you serious? This is the Christmas Tree Farm mystery series, and this is the second book in the series. All right, so this whole entire title, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, is the most amazing title ever of all time so far right now. I like this title. It's all about, this follows Holly White. She works at her family's Christmas tree farm, but that's not the center of the plot for this one. It seems like her best friend Carolyn is now becoming the main suspect for the murder of a local man. He is found in an oversized candy dish in the center of town, and the reason why it's pointed towards Carolyn is that there is an engraved knife with her initials on it, and the sheriff seems to believe that Carolyn has done it. And Holly refuses to believe that. She wants to clear her best friend's name and figure out everything that is going on. Can she clear her best friend's name in time for Christmas? We shall see. So the next book is from an author that I have recently fallen in love with, Ellery Adams. This book also comes out on November 27th. It is The Whisper Word, and it is the second book in the series. You guys know I'm going to be devouring this series as well because as of right now, I love everything, absolutely everything that Ellery Adams has written. So let's get into this. The first book in the series was called The Secret Book and Scone Society, and this is all about Nora Pennington. She's the owner of Miracle Books. She believes that a well-chosen novel can bring healing and hope to anyone, and this thought is sort of pushed to its limits when she finds a reed-thin girl in the fiction section of her shop with a hospital ID and fading bruises. And it seems like this girl calls herself Abeline, which is a very pretty name, by the way. And Nora has decided to offer her a job, food, shelter, and she still seems a little bit skittish on trying to reveal her past. It seems like that she's not going to be able to hide her past for long when a customer is found in an apparent suicide, and Nora believes that Abeline is either a suspect or maybe the killer's next target. This isn't the only thing going on in town. A new person has moved to Miracle Springs. Entrepreneur Griffin Kingsley is opening a shop called Virtual Genie. It is a cyber store where he takes in people's unwanted goods and sells them online for a price, and with the town being in an economic slump, he seems to be instantly liked and is sort of a savior. So she's trying to learn about this new person, have a new employee, and try and figure out the murder as well. And this sounds perfectly amazing, and I'm so excited to start this series. All right, the fourth book that's coming out is on November 27th. It's the second book. It's The Coloring Crook by Krista Davis. Okay, I love that you can color this cover. I love that this is the second book in the series, so you can do that with the first book as well. And I love that it has this, and it's just like sort of like a relaxing kind of theme that goes with all of this. But yes, so excited. So this book follows Flory Fox, manager of the Color Me Red bookstore in Georgetown, Washington, and she is loving life. She is creating her own garden coloring book. Her romance with Sergeant Eric has entered a new chapter, and things are just booming. It helps that the weekly coloring club is a source of friendship and entertainment, and it just seems like life is going pretty well. But as we know with cozies, life doesn't always go 100% well, or we wouldn't have a book to read, now would we? So it seems like a member of the coloring club, Dolly Kavanaugh, says that she was blessed with beauty and cursed with some lousy husbands, but she got an amazing daughter and a beautiful brownstone house out of it. Dolly has a love of garage sales and actually comes to the next coloring meeting with a very, very rare book. It is The Florist, the earliest known coloring book, and it was first published in 1760. An original of this book would be worth quite a lot of money, and it seems somebody else knows that as well, because Flory actually finds Dolly killed on the floor of her house, and she is trying to figure out what happened, and it seems like Dolly was also clutching a coloring page from this book. It seems really, really fun. Again, I love that the coloring theme is prevalent throughout this. The fact that you can color the cover is just super, super fun, and I'm excited for this. All right, so the last book that I have to talk about, I am so excited for. It is, again, coming out on November 27th. It is the second book in the series, and it is Violet Tendencies by Kate Dyer Seeley, aka Ellie Alexander. And this is a Rose City mystery series, and I love following Britta. The very first one in the series, let me find it, right here, is Natural Thorn Killer. Oh, I love this series so much. It's so good. Of course, anything by Ellie Alexander is amazing. And so we're gonna follow Britta and see what's going on in the Rose City district. We are following Britta and her Aunt Ellen. They own the Portland Floral Boutique, and it's part of now the Rose Festival that's going on. It draws thousands of people to the Pacific Northwest, and she is super excited because they are building a float that's sure to rock the judges' boats. But that is until an angry gang of protesters shows up. They call themselves Dark Fusion and are not actually into flower power. They want to cancel the whole entire extravaganza with a big bang, if you will. Britta decides that she is a little bit more interested than she thought, especially since their group's leader is found strangled with a garland of violets, and the prime suspects range from the Grand Marshal to a volunteer to even a Rose Queen. And Britta's got to sort of figure out what happens and how to save the day so that the parade can still go on. And I'm super, super stoked for this whole entire month of reading. Like, this just sounds amazing. All of the books that are coming out this month. So that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. I hope you found this video useful, entertaining, or you learned something new about another series that you're excited to get started. Let me know if I missed any really, really awesome cozies that are coming out this month, because I am sure there are tons that are just now starting that you are super, super excited about. Let me know down below. Also, which one of these are you most excited about? Let me know. So thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.